Hi, hello. Welcome to another Draw With Me. Today, we're filming an intro while the garbage truck outside is making a lot of noise. So that's a lot of fun. But today we're drawing in my sketchbook. Again. Last time it was really fun, so I thought, why don't I do it again? So today we're gonna be drawing in my sketchbook, hoping to do line art, and hoping to use colored pencils. Okay, y'all. So as you are hearing the garbage truck do its thing outside, we're gonna be drawing in pencil for right now, and then we're gonna do line art, and then we're gonna do color, and we're gonna see what we're gonna draw. But as always, do I know what we're gonna draw today? No. Hey y'all, hold on one sec. I gotta wait till the garbage truck leaves so I can actually film in peace. Okay y'all, garbage truck has left, so we can go ahead and continue with our regularly scheduled program. So I guess we'll just start drawing, and then whatever I end up drawing, I'm gonna hope that it looks nice. I should probably have at least a theme. It is June, so happy new month. We do enjoy the new months. But what am I going to draw for June? I don't really know. I kind of feel like drawing a cute girl today, as one does. I mean, I mostly draw girls, so that's just very stereotypical of me. Was my camera not focused for that entire time? Ooh, I might have to give a warning about that when I go to edit this. But yeah, we're doing great. So, because it's been a week since I've checked on you all, how's everyone doing? Wednesday. It's currently Monday when I'm recording this. So I posted this last Wednesday. My trail of thought just left. Ooh, I should make this summer themed, cause it's summer. When the big brain idea strikes, yes! We have an idea, people, we have an idea. We could do like a baseball hat. I feel like summer gives me baseball hat vibes. I don't know if I could choose a favorite season. Like spring is when school is like most stressful because that's when you have all your tests and you're gearing up to go to summer so you don't have to be in school anymore. Summer is fun, and then you get back into school for fall, or just around there, depending on where you live and where school starts for you. So you get back to school for fall, and then winter time, you're having like your midterms and other exams, and then you go back to spring all over again. But yeah, winter's cool. No pun intended, but yeah, fall is fun as well. I like wearing sweaters and like jackets. I find wearing sweaters and jackets is always really fun. But because of where I live, you can't really do that because where I live, it's like extremely hot. Like you wear a jacket in 90-degree weather, like you're gonna get weird looks. I know most people are in summer right now. Like I think very few people, like I'm talking in my country, but like I know around the world, I think there are a few places that are getting like winter. I don't know. I think people get winter still, because like isn't the other half of the planet getting winter right now? Also, I finished the face. I kind of just talked right through that, but I finished the face and I'm actually pretty happy with it. She looks cute. Like, are people in winter right now? I guess they are, because like the Earth's rotation and all that jazz. Science and the northern and southern hemisphere, you know, the tectonic plates and all the other science things that I learned. I don't know if anyone's noticed, but I'm in a very rambling mood. Just vibing, you know? Oh, that's actually a pretty good hand. I actually really like the face so far. This drawing is turning out really well for like the first drawing I've done today, but this is going pretty well. I don't know like any, like when I think of these hats, I think of baseball, but I don't really know any baseball teams. I'm not really a sports person. Okay, so now we're moving on to the body, and this arm feels really small compared to her head, but that's okay. I'm gonna give her a pretty like normal, just summer vibes t-shirt. Gonna have her hold a drink in her hand because in summer it gets hot, so unless you live in like New York. Although I think New York has decently warm summers. Probably not as warm as like Texas. Warm enough. Okay, very simplified drink in her hand. I kind of feel like doing markers with this now. Seeing how the progress is going, I feel like my colored pencil art style is very different than my marker art style. Like, let me see if I can find an example. This is my colored pencil style. It's very soft and delicate, you know? But I don't know if I want to do that for this. Well, it could be fun. It could be fun. I feel like I'm getting soft vibes from this, so I don't really mind. I'm gonna make her baggy teacher be tucked into like a pair of jeans. I feel like jeans are very in style right now. Maybe I even draw shorts. I never draw shorts. All my characters wear pants because pants are way more fun to draw. Drawing pants is weird. I meant drawing shorts is weird. What are the type of the shorts that the kids wear nowadays? Okay, so sketch is done. This is what it looks like so far. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Now, as promised, we are going to use colored pencils because I like colored pencils. So I'm not gonna be doing the whole like marker first, then colored pencil technique. I'm just gonna do straight colored pencil just because I prefer that look over like markers. I don't like to mix my colored pencils and my markers. I feel like I should really get into the habit of sketching a lot lighter than I do, just to make it easier on all the other processes. Because line art is taking a while, we're gonna do a big magic jump cut to when it's all done, all right? 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful, there we go, y'all. So here's the completed line art, erased and beautiful. So slay. So now we can move on to the best part, which is coloring. So here are all my colored pencils. They are from the brand Art 101. I think this is the 24 set. I think I counted correctly, and I don't think I'm missing a pencil. These smell amazing. I love the smell of colored pencils. But yeah, we're coloring now. So I want this to have a very overall warm sort of vibe. Like, I want to feel summery. So we'll start with the skin tone first. And I just did, yes. So with colored pencils, I have to switch back over to my drawing. With colored pencils, I build up color very slowly. So then when we start to build up color, we can go in different directions. So beautiful. So that's the first layer done. So now I build up blush with the same color and just press slightly harder and go in a slightly different direction. This is just how I work with colored pencils, but as a disclaimer, this is not the way you have to work with them. You could go full color in immediately, or you can build up even slower than I am. There's not really a right or a wrong way. We're going to have later extra shadows. Blush. Just sort of get where I'm gonna put other colors and have that second layer. So now we're gonna switch over to a slightly darker brownish color. I need to sharpen this, and let's hope that what happened in the last video doesn't happen again. Though then again, I have dropped that pink pencil a lot more. Sharpened. So now we can use this darker color, which is also shifting the hue, I believe, in art terms. I don't really know. And you just sort of, the other color, I should say, the base color, and then this is like the shading. And just slowly layer these, layer and layer and layer. For me, colored pencils is just layering until I get a result that I like. It's a very slow process, a lot slower than I work with markers, just because I have a lot more freedom to do so. Like with markers, you kind of have to work quickly, because if you don't, when the marker's dry, then it's harder to blend. And it's just a whole process that you have to do with markers. It's very different than colored pencils, because colored pencils are a dry media, if I'm not mistaken. Like, you don't have to worry about things drying because they're not really liquid in the first place. Ink is very different from like lead or whatever colored pencils are made out of. I'm also going to switch over to a red just to really get that intense blush, because I do like quite the blushy characters. I love adding blush gradually to the face. Switching over back to my skin tone to blend it out. I think I went too heavy on the blush too early, so hopefully I can remedy that. This paper isn't really the best for colored pencils, I would say. This paper I kind of just use for everything. It is from the Ye Old Walmart, but I kind of just use it for both my markers, my colored pencils. I don't normally do like acrylic. Well, I don't ever do acrylic or watercolor in these. I have separate paper for that I don't mind using, which is just cardstock whenever I use it for watercolor and acrylic. But for this in particular, this is just regular paper. I don't know what paper it is. I did not say when I bought it, but so there's the face done. I think that's all I'm gonna do on the face. I'm gonna start working on the other parts of the skin, just because I don't want to do the face all at once and then the other parts of the skin don't match with it. So also, I know in the last video I said that the last page in my sketchbook was the last page in my sketchbook, and all of a sudden I had this blank page that's in my sketchbook that I found, well, a year ago. Yeah, a year ago. So in 2021, because this is currently filmed in 2022, if you've come back to watch an older video, then hello, future people. But yeah, I said that the paper that I used in the last sketchbook session was the last paper that I had in this sketchbook. But in 2021, I did Inktober, and I skipped a lot of pages because I wanted to do it. Fast forward to the end of October, I did not finish Inktober. I would like to go over those drawings because I'm actually really proud of them. Like, they turned out really well. And I feel like I should have finished Inktober, but at the same time, like, between doing school, prepping for quarterly exams, getting back into the swing of things, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, you know, all the things that happen during the latter part of the year, I didn't really get the chance to finish it. So I would like to show my Inktober drawings at some point. If I do a sketchbook tour on this channel, I think it would be really fun. But yeah, I enjoy watching sketchbook tours. I love seeing artists progress, like, throughout their sketchbooks. Can y'all even see what I'm doing? I moved to this other arm. This arm I'm not really gonna render too much, just because I don't think I really need to. Pinkies get a little redder, because normally you have blush on your like fingertips, your face. I think I'm gonna use this purple-y color. Oh, this purple-y color on the face, just to like get some shadows in here. I don't know how much smoother I can get it. Also, I have things taped to the back of this page that gave it like this really weird line. I didn't intend to come back and use this page, but I guess I did. I keep knocking my camera. But yeah, looks pretty good so far. Looks pretty good. I'll give you, oh, so wait, I should probably show the colors. I'm thinking of like a million and one things right now. But here are all the colored pencils I used for the skin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 pencils. Yeah. I'm thinking red for these 3 parts. I'm gonna reuse this candy apple red color. Maybe I should start lighter. Probably doesn't matter. Well, I'll start with maple leaf. So yeah, just working on the sleeves right now. Like stark white. Yeah. There's not much I can do for white when I shade with colored pencils. I can only just use a gray at the minimum. Maybe add a little bit of blue or purple into it so it's not super. They could add a blue. Blue is always fun. A little bit of blue reflecting on the white shadow because I'm gonna give her blue shorts. Okay, so I think I can zoom out a little bit. Here are all the colors I used for the white shirt, and then for the sleeves, I used, these 3. So most times I don't shade with more than like 3 colors. The skin is normally the one that gets the most work. Also, I'm gonna make her hat match her shirt because I forgot that we haven't even touched the face since the skin. Okay, so we have like the base orange color. And I'll just go back to my red, add a little bit of purple, shade the outside of the hat, because I still need to do that. I don't want to add blue, I'm gonna add blue, just because I feel like I've been using a lot of purple for shading. Just add a little bit of blue, bounce light. Yeah. Okay, there's her hat shaded. I think we'll do her hair since we're already over here. Oh, that looks borderline. Okay, there's not much color in that, so I'm gonna have to add a lot of color to that. Just to make it more brown, because I don't really want her to have black hair. I want it to be more brown, like a darker brown. There you go. That's all the shading I'll do for right there. And then I'll add a little bit of variety with a blue color. More saturated. Oh no, that works. That works. I don't know what colors I used for the hair. Here they are. Just a dark brown, a lighter brown, and a blue. Shorts. We're probably just gonna stick with classic blue shorts. There's not a lot of blue in this piece. So maybe I can have her shorts match her eyes. See? All colored. You can't really see it much. My chair is so squeaky, but you can't really see it much. Beautiful pockets that can definitely hold everything that she needs. I'll switch back to this blue for right now. Go back in with my base color, add some preliminary shading into places that I know will receive darker shadows, but just needs a transitional color. I don't know what I'm gonna do for this part. I might just leave it white, like the underside of her shorts are just white. Shade that, shade that, shade that. Boom! That's the shorts done. We are gonna do blue eyes, because blue eyes are fun. I'm gonna start with a really light base coat of this blue, so you can barely see it. And then we're going to make a darker line shade. And I'm gonna add a little bit of this blue to the edges and fan it out so that way it doesn't make it makes the overall eye look darker. And then I'm gonna take a color that is not a part of this family, which is orange, and put it in the corner. And if that doesn't look good, then we add a little bit of color that we know will look good, which is purple. Interesting. Not the best eye I've shaded, but it's not the worst. Yeah, and then I think I'm just gonna put like a circle in the background. I know I said that I wasn't going to use markers, but why pass up on an opportunity? I'm going to make the background just a solid yellow using one of my markers, just so it's easier to fill in, number 1. And number 2, just so I can get a flat color. Oh, I should probably put a protective page because I actually have a sketch underneath here. Okay, so I just talked it made a whole section, and I finished filling in this circle. And I don't know if I got any of that. Once I check my tapes, I'll be able to know. But I filled in the circle, and thankfully I noticed before I completely finished the drawing and realized I didn't record any of it. So at least you got part of me filling in the circle. And then I'll just write a little bit of text. They're supposed to be stars. But yeah, look at that. There's the final art piece of this sketchbook in colored pencil. Here is the final art piece, looking so slay in her little shorts. So yeah, this was a lot of fun. I'm glad that you were able to come along with me on this adventure. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye!